Hey guys, Jacob Goji 2016 here, back with another video, and today, this is a double toy review. So today, we're going to be reviewing the Bandai movie monster series, Burning Godzilla and Destroyah. Alright now, let's get started. First, let's take a look at Burning Godzilla. So, this Godzilla incarnation is from the 1995 film, Godzilla vs. Destroyah. So it's a really cool film, and you should go check it out. Alright now, let's get started with sculpt and detail. Alright, starting off with the head sculpt. So the head sculpt looks amazing. And I just love the head sculpt so much. And yeah, so I just love the head sculpt. And let's see, so as you can see, there's a little bit of detail over there. And it has a lot of texture. And even on the top of the head. The top of the head has a lot of texture. And the detail looks movie accurate. And it's good that they bring out the details on this figure. So, on the neck, so the tongue is nicely sculpted, as you can see inside of the mouth. And then you can see that they put a lot of detail on the neck right there. And then taking a look at the shoulders and the arms, they're sculpted really good, and then they put a lot of detail in it. You know, it's really awesome. Even the chest area. The chest area has these nice bumps, and it has really good texture, as you can see over there. And yeah, I just love the detail, and they it has a lot of detail, and the detail's movie accurate. And the sculpt on the legs, they look really good, and they're accurate to the design itself. And take a look at the spines. So the spines are nicely sculpted, and they look movie accurate to the design itself. And it has a lot of detail on the spines. And take a look at the tail. The tail sculpt, the way how the spines are sculpted, they're pretty small. And the thing is that it has a lot of detail on the tail. It has a lot of texture, which is pretty good. So yeah, so that's all for the sculpt and detail. Starting off with the paint job. So the paint job on the eyes, they're amazing, and they look accurate to the Godzilla design itself. The eyes, like it's like a red-orange color, true to the Burning Godzilla. Well, I mean, in the movie, his eyes were like red-orange color. And in my opinion, it looks a lot more better than the original Burning Godzilla, because the original Burning Godzilla just has an orange eye and a black dot. And yeah, so the teeth are nicely painted, and the tongue is painted red, which is pretty cool. Now, starting off over here, so we got these nice orange patches, which is really good. But the thing they should have done is that they should like add more orange on the neck, or like over there. And then the thing they should have done is that they should have put yellow, but it still looks nice. And the orange patches over there, they're like shiny, and it's pretty cool that it's shiny. So you can see orange patches on the shoulders and over here. And then the nails, I love the nails better on this guy, because they're not orange like the original. Well, I mean, Burning Godzilla's nails weren't orange in the movie. They look like this, and they're more accurate. And the paint job on the chest area, on the area over here, it looks really good, and I just love it. Even the leg paint, the paint job on the legs, they're really nice, and I just love it. But the only problem is that it's kind of lazy, like the paint job is just slapped on, and no shading. And the paint job on the nails are really good, but it has some issues. Like, I mean, it has scuffed paint. And yeah. Now let's take a look at the spine. So the paint job and spines are really nice, and they shine pretty nice in the light. And it has like, I can see that there is glitter, and yeah, so you can see the glitter. And yeah, so, and barely, there's no paint on the tail, which is pretty good. Not like spray painted all white, but the thing they should have done is that they should have painted like the tail spines white without spray painting, and they should have painted like tail spines like down there. And yeah, but that's okay. So yeah, so that was all for paint job. Okay, starting off with the tag. So the tag looks really cool. So there's a nice picture of Burning Godzilla. So it says the Burning Godzilla in Japanese and English in the bottom. It says Godzilla 2017 because it was made in 2017. But the thing is that on the figure it says that it's Bandai 2001 China. Probably it's because it's a repaint of the original. And yeah, so it just says Godzilla 2017. And here's the inside look of the tag. So there's Burning Godzilla, and we got the Godzilla stamp, and it's all Japanese. And yeah, and here's the back of the tag. So we got like the cuts, the spines that are cutting right there, which looks pretty cool. So it says Godzilla vs. Destroyah, Movie Monster Series, and Bandai. So yeah, so that was the tag. Starting off with articulation. So the head rotates 360. The arms rotate in and out. And the legs rotate 360. And the thing is that the tail is glue sealed. Like, I don't know why they have to glue seal the tails with their figures now. And I'm kind of getting sick of it. So I'm not going to try breaking the glue seal. So yeah, so that was all for articulation. Alright, so here's the Bandai Burning Godzilla compared to the Bandai Creation Burning Godzilla. So first, so let's take a look at the Japanese. So this is the American version and the Japanese version. So you can tell that like this one has like a white pupil and this one doesn't. And the necks, like this one has like plain black and this one has orange in the neck, which is pretty good. So yeah, so this is the thing I like about the Bandai Creation. And the thing is that the orange patches, they look a lot more, like they look different. Like this one's like an orange, like I don't know what to call it, and this one has like shiny paint. And taking a look at the spines, so you can tell the difference between spines. Like this one has like orange shiny paint, and this one has like an orange red paint. So yeah. So which one you like better? Bandai Japan or Bandai Creations? Well, basically I like them both. Well, I mean, this one, in my opinion, looks a lot more better than the original Bandai Burning Godzilla, and even the Bandai Creation looks a lot more better than the original Bandai Burning Godzilla too. So I like both of them. Now we're gonna be reviewing Destroyah. So Destroyah first appeared in the 1995 film Godzilla vs. Destroyah, and as I said, it's a really cool film. You should go check it out. Alright, now, let's get started with sculpt and detail. Taking a look at the sculpt on the head. So the sculpt on the head is great. And it looks really nice. And it looks movie accurate to the design itself. And the horn, the horn sculpt is really good. And I just love the horn sculpt. And if you see inside the mouth, there's a nicely sculpted tongue in the mouth. And the spikes, are nicely sculpted. So yeah. And the sculpt on the spine shoulders, they look really nice, and I just love it. And taking a look at the sculpt on the arms, sculpt on the arms are really good, and the sculpt on the legs and the nails, they look movie accurate due to the design. And you can see there's a lot of texture. You can see a lot of detail. And yeah. And the wings are nicely sculpted, even the spines as well. And there's a lot of texture on this wings. So yeah. And the sculpt on this part, I don't know what to call it. It looks fantastic. And the texture is really good. So yeah. So that was all for sculpt and detail. Starting off with paint job. So the paint job on the body looks really nice. And I just love it. And let's see. So the paint job on the eyes are nice. And they look golden. And the paint job on the horn is really good. But the only problem I have about it is that it comes with a scuffed horn. Like, come on. Like, I don't know why it comes with a scuffed horn. Well, in some reviews, I don't see a scuffed horn. Well, I've seen Rob's reviews that he got his Destroyah with the scuffed horn. And that's the problem I have about it. And the paint on the spikes are really good. But one problem is that they did not paint the insides. And there's some decently painted teeth. But they're not the best. Now, starting at the paint job over here. So the paint job on the chest area looks really good. But one problem is that it's lacking. And the paint job on the nails are really good. One problem is that they did not paint the bottom. Like, come on. And the paint job on the chest in the area over here looks really good. And I just love the paint job. And the thing is that the paint job on the wings, I love the paint job on the wings. And there's barely no paint job on the wings over there. And the thing is that the paint job on the back is really good. And it's the best thing. And I just love the orange color on the back of the figure. And yeah. And the thing is that the toenails are nicely painted. Like I mean, they're not like crappy painted like the other Destroyah figures. And the paint job looks really good. So yeah, so that's all for paint job. Taking a look at the tag. So the tag looks really cool, and there's a nice picture of Destroyah. It has the really cool red background. And it says Destroyah, Godzilla 2017. And here's the inside look of the tag. So there's a lot of Japanese words. And I cannot read it except for Destroyah over there. And here's the back of the tag. So the back of the tag looks really cool with the spines. It says Godzilla Destroyah, Movie Monster Series, and Bandai. So yeah, so that was the tag. Starting off with articulation. So the wings can move. But here's the thing. So if you want shelf space, I recommend keeping the wings folded. And yeah, so he looks nice with his wings folded. And I just like the way how his wings is folded. So yeah. And the legs move. But one problem is that the arms don't move. Like, come on. And the tail's glue sealed. Like what they do sometimes. So yeah, so that was all for articulation. Alright, here's the new Destroyah compared to the 8-inch version of Destroyah. So, let's see, the 8-inch version of Destroyah is like more bigger. And it's basically the same sculpt as the original. Well, yeah. So, I mean, the new Destroyah, the 8-inch Destroyah has more articulation. You can move the arms and the head, which is pretty cool. And you can move to the tip of the tail articulation. So yeah. So in my opinion, I like this one more because I just prefer its paint job more and its detail. So yeah. Well, I mean, I like the paint job on this one too. Like they did a good job making the paint more accurate. So yeah. So that was the comparison between the new Destroyah and the 8-inch version of Destroyah. Time for the final thoughts. So my thoughts on these figures, they look really cool. Like, I mean, the new Burning Godzilla, in my opinion, looks a lot more better than the 2001 release. And the new Destroyah, I think it looks better than the 2001 release as well. The new Destroyah. So this is my thoughts. So for Burning Godzilla, I would give him like maybe a 9.1 out of 10. Just because like the paint, it just looks slapped on. And the thing is that they should have painted orange in the neck. And they should have painted the small spines white. But everything else, it's good. And I just love the paint. And for Destroyah, I would give him like maybe a 9 out of 10. Just because, like, I mean, like the paint job, it's kind of lacking. And they did not paint the bottom of the toenails. And the thing is that, like, they didn't give it no arm movement. But everything else, it's great. So, yeah. Alright, guys. So, that was my review on the new Bandai Movie Monster Series Burning Godzilla and Destroyah. I hope you enjoyed this video. Please remember to like, comment, and subscribe. And Jacob Goji 2016, signing out.